When the Patriot Act was passed.
When the Patriot Act was passed.
During the Iraq War.
During the Iraq War.
Or preceding the Iraq War.
Preceding the Iraq War.
It took away many.
It took away many.
Civil liberties.
Civil liberties.
So, activists here in Tacoma. Started celebrating the Bill of Rights, the first 10 amendments of the Constitution, on December the 15th, tonight, because it is the anniversary of signing these precious rights. We are gathered for the first time at Occupation Park. At the suggestion of Father Bill Bixel. A courageous pacifist. Who is currently serving time in federal prison. For opposing the nuclear arsenal. Of the 1%. Father Bixel said. That at the Bill of Rights celebration. We should honor Occupy Tacoma. Because of their contribution. To preserving our civil liberties. In particular, the right to assemble. The right to petition our government for redress of grievances. And freedom of speech. We're going to start by turning off the mic check. In just a moment. There are actually three organizations that have joined together to host the event. One of them is the Bill of Rights Defense Committee. Which initiated the event at the very beginning in the first place. The other is the American Civil Liberties Union. Which has fought for our civil liberties. For decades. Sometimes. People don't always agree. With the ACLU. But think of the bind. That we'd all be in. If they weren't there. So I would like to acknowledge those two organizations as well.